Pop, pop, popsicles. Testing. 1, 2, 3. And we are live on this day in Grossly Embellished history for the 5th of March. We're running a day behind, so we will run two of these separate videos that are originally found on Catalano TV on the morning show. That's the morning show with Kai and Friends at 7:30 a.m. on Monday through Friday. We have the Grossly Embellished History Week in Review on Saturday mornings at 7:30. Tuesday and Thursday nights, we have Kai's apolitical think tank Hypocrisy. And don't forget, of all things to not miss, Joey C's Walk and Talk at 2 p.m. weekdays. I want to say it runs Monday through Saturday. It depends. And I think that's at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Also, we have the Alpha Shot Lounge on Saturday and Sunday nights at 6 p.m., where you can see all the characters from Catalano TV having a good time in the lounge. Anyways, without further ado, we will run the 5th of March's Grossly Embellished History.
Here we go! Here we go!
Starting today's episode of This Day in Grossly Embellished History. And in 1496, the English King Henry VII grants John Cabot Giovanni Caboto a commission to explore for new lands. Apparently, the English king, knowing that some of the best sailors were Italian, said, "Yes, Giovanni Caboto, we can use you. But will you change your name to John Cabot so that we can claim you as our own? After all, it is well known that the British steal from others and claim things to be their own." Take Led Zeppelin, for example. And in 1558, smoking tobacco is introduced into Europe by Spanish physician Francisco Fernandez. Lovely, a doctor that says, "Smoke this and call me in the morning." Note to self: never trust a Spanish doctor. And in 1616, astronomical work De Revolutionibus by Nicholas Copernicus found its way onto the papal banned book list. Now, you might ask, what did Copernicus see in his telescope that made the contents of his book banned? I mean, what were they, an abundance of boobs and butts that made this book banned? Why, no, he simply revealed that the solar system did not revolve around the Vatican, so to speak. That is, the Earth was not the center of everything. Yeah, I know, it's very troubling, isn't it? And in 1645, the Battle of Jangkang in Bohemia, Sweden defeats the Holy Roman Emperor Ferdinand III. No, it was not a chili cook-off. Rather, it was about Swedish meatballs versus Italian meatballs. And yes, the Sweden girls did win the bikini contest, too. The Italians would reclaim the victory, though, once pizza was invented in Naples, you know. And in 1651, South Sea Dike in Amsterdam breaks after a storm. Many attended her funerals and said she truly was one of the great Dutch dikes of her time. Let us not underestimate the contribution of Dutch dikes. Thank you. And in 1713, Handel's Jubilate, first performed in a public rehearsal at St. Paul's Cathedral. Jubilate. Strangely, only Christians were there. And in 1774, John Hancock. Yep. That's all. Just John Hancock. And in 1803, the first newspaper published in Australia, the Sydney Gazette and New South Wales Advertiser, by government printer and ex-convicts George Howe. Well, he was Australian after all. And in 1807, the first performance of Ludwig van Beethoven's Fourth Symphony in B. Now, was it just his Fourth Symphony that happened to be written in B? Or was it his Fourth Symphony that was also written in B? Hey, why wasn't it put in H for that matter? Symphony, Beethoven's Symphony in H? What's wrong with that? Sounds reasonable to me. Sala Castro! And there you have it, folks, as this day in history with gross, disgusting embellishments has been established here on the morning show with Kai and Friends.
What the heck are you doing? What are you doing? I'm a mature young man. I'm stupid.
And there you have this day in Grossly Embellished history for the 5th of March. We unfortunately have a delay with the Rumble Studios. We're still working through the Rumble Studios. A little bit got of a lag, about 50, 52 seconds or so between when a broadcast plays and when one begins to hear it. Anyways, we appreciate you tuning in to the 5th of March Grossly Embellished history. And we will run the subsequent one soon. Thank you and have a nice day. Ci vediamo. Ciao. Nastrovia. Salute. L'chaim. Cheers and tally ho.